Here we go.
There you go, Donald.
So, Donald, we purposely did not talk about this last week because you were not on the show. 2023 PWI. Jason's taking his break.
Jason's looking just like CM Punk right now.
Plus, I wanted to see what the top 100 was too. It's not the top 10, but yeah. This is it.
So we ran 1 through 15 here. FTR obviously number 1. Aussie Open, Owens and Zayn, Bishamon, Motor City Machine Guns, ABC, Acclaimed, Judgement Day, Damage Controls, on and on and on.
I hate that they do groups in a tag team list.
Yeah.
That's the first. That's the first.
Yeah.
The first.
That's my biggest regret on here.
That's the first. That's the first.
No regret, complaint.
I was telling Jason, I was like, when I saw.
Hey, thanks for showing up each and every single week. We appreciate you. Whether you're trolling or not, love right back at. We're always gonna spread love here. Okay. Now we're about to get into some hate with this list because, like you said, groups, nah.
Yeah, it's like the Blackpool Combat Club. I was like, okay, so which members are the tag?
I think they
all round robin tag with each other. So
Nudie kind of money
it was like, who do you point out?
New Day, at least now, like it's a tag.
Yeah, now it's a tag. Yeah,
yeah.
And what do we always say on the show? What's the criteria?
Yeah,
what's the criteria? What's the criteria for this damn list? What's the criteria as far as what part of the year are they starting and stopping this list?
And that's what always kills me.
Because Owens and Zayn were hot from mid-March through
January.
April.
That was probably my biggest gripe with this list is Owens and Zayn. They were a moment. To me, a moment, not a team.
My biggest gripe was the Usos. Not on the list at all. I don't care if you broke up or not. You were tagged during that time.
Well, what's the criteria? when was the start and stop? Because they had the longest reign in WWE history, only to drop the belt at WrestleMania. So that just leaves them off the list completely. They're not even in the top 15.
Are they on the list? I don't think they're on the list.
I don't know.
They're not in the top 100.
They're not on the list at all. You have
no, they're not. I'm looking at the list now.
What?
You have Raquel and Liv on there. An injured tag team. You have who was Sonya and Chelsea on there, who broke up from injury. How are they on the list and no Usos whatsoever?
Was this AI generated? Was this the real PWI?
It's the real PWI.
Yes,
but it could be AI generated.
No. I just
like when did Judgment Day win the tag titles? September. So like how are they justified as a tag team? Like they weren't acting as a tag team during that whole time. They were a group.
Yes, a group.
All involved in singles feuds with an occasional one-off tag match.
Yeah.
Look, FTR at 1 for me, yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, I don't have any complaint about that.
Aussie Open at 2, I'm cool with Aussie Open at 2.
Mm-hmm. Motor City Machine Guns, most of this year was them as singles. You know, I like them. Yeah, they do reunite, but
well, again, that goes back to what's the criteria, because Shelley won the belt at what? Slammiversary?
Yeah.
So depending on if you're ending June of 2023 from July 2022, if that's what the criteria is, then Motor City Machine Guns they deserve to be on this list based off of their run with the tag team titles and Impact. ABC, Bullet Club ABC with Chris Bey and Ace Austin, they just won the belts back.
I think the Acclaim should be above Sami and Kevin.
Sami and Kevin shouldn't even be up there.
No.
In my point, they shouldn't even be up there. They were a moment. They weren't a team. A moment.
And why are the Elite on here? For trios titles?
Gotta be. But again, this
And which elite we talking
isn't
about?
PWI.
Because Hangman
This
was
isn't
with the
PWI
Bucks.
group. This is tag team.
Yeah, it's not group. It's tag.
The Acclaimed, I feel, should be bumped up because they were the hottest thing in the company.
Yeah.
And they were champs for a long time too.
And they were champs for a long time.
Mhm.
So I would not mind seeing them bumped up into top 5.
Yeah.
Rascals, I feel, should be higher. I just like.
I feel PWI does these lists just for this to piss people off.
Well, this one by far is the most ridiculous out of
Egregious.
the men's, women's. Yeah.
I think we have to create something, the dumb marks list. I think that's what we have to do.
And for me personally, those Yes Boys should be up there. Probably top 3.
What are they, like 38?
They're number
What's
30.
always top 3?
30?
I mean, you had the greatest return.
They
You're the greatest return from injury of all time with the Yes Boys.
were they're ranked 38th. And even though when Elton got hurt, they were still on TV. So they were still doing stuff.
And entertaining is
They're
all.
still giving you laughs. Yes.
I just
What did Owens and Zayn do mostly? Entertainment, more than
Yeah.
matches. So
It was more Kevin. Like, I'm tired of hearing about him. I just want to punch him in his face.
yeah,
this year out of the most recent years was probably the biggest drop off as far as tag team wrestling this year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean AEW has been focusing more on the trios than anything.
And if you have trios on here with groups, where's the House of Black at?
They were at number 19.
You guys know I'm not a fan, but they deserve to be higher.
Yeah.
They did a lot this past year.
Where's the Mogul Embassy with their ROH trios run?
Might not be on the list.
Number 60.
60. And they held those belts for a while.
Oh, they held those belts for a long time.
Yeah, they lost them to the Elite.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, this is
But that was what? That was like beginning of last year, I think they won the belts.
yeah, this is trash.
Bogus.
Definitely not one of their better lists.
No. The weakest link for sure. I got no problem with 1 and 2. I'm fine with 1 and 2.
Yeah.
But after that, yeah, no, this is in my Randy Jackson voice. That's gonna be a no for me, dog. Be a no for me, dog. Not happening. Not happening.